And good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the July 29th edition of Morning Mindset. I'm your host, Todd. How are you doing today? I was trying to check the weather because, once again, that has not updated. How are you doing, folks? It's been a week, and it's just started. So that's what we're going to talk about is planning out for the week today. It's your first time here. This is what I need to know from you, who you are, where you're from, what's in your cup, and what the weather is like in your area. We just had some mad rumbling storms pass through. So it's about 70 degrees. It is going to be garbage weather this week. We're talking like temps, heat indexes in the teens and 100% humidities and thunderstorms, chance of every day. Yeah, it's going to be a rock solid day. As far as what's in the drink, hey, I stole Corey's energy drink. I stole Corey's Alania this morning. So if she yells at me, you know why. We got that. And then the most important thing, 5 things. What are 5 things that you are going to accomplish today? I'm still making my list because it's ridiculous. And the reason being is because we have a live on-site pressing tonight. So it's just making sure that we have everything squared away for that. So prior to that, we've got DTF that needs to go out. We've got products that need to get ordered. We've got a store that we need to launch. We've got supplies we need to pick up today. And then we've got our on-site pressing. So those are our big 5 for today. This new school that we're pressing for, we're not doing anything with branded stuff. So, we'll have our shirts on. That'll be about it. No other branding things. So we'll see how that rolls out. But I need to get some things in order before then because it's been a couple months. And so it's just make sure that we're back in the track and make sure that we have everything. And this will be the first time we've done it this school. Everything else is fairly close to us. So if something happened, we can be, in back within, 10 minutes of setting up and know everything's good to go. This one might not be. So making sure we double plan, double take, those types of things. So let's check in and see how people are doing this morning. What's up, Chuck? Good morning to you. It is currently 78 there in sunny Florida. Peach vibe this morning. Ooh, the peach vibe. The peach vibe, and that's the Celsius, right? And correct me if I'm wrong, but that is probably one of the better peach tasting drinks in there. It doesn't taste artificial. You know what I mean? Darren, good morning to you. On duty today. Long day and short night the latest couple days. So taking it easy today, hopefully. Well, hopefully it is. And hopefully, things will calm down for you today. Sarah, good morning to you. 71 and sunny. Coffee in the cup. You guys aren't getting storms yet? Man, we got hammered with them. Barb, good morning to you. North Central Minnesota. 66 and cloudy. Water and bottle. 5 things. DTF, scheduled jobs, hem jeans, digitize stocking names. Ooh, yeah. Talk about Christmas stuff. Update QuickBooks. Very nice. Hi, Chuck, Darren, and Sarah from Barb. Hello, y'all. Good morning, Jerry. Barb, you were very busy. Barb's always busy. She's very scheduled busy. Tim, good morning to you. 77 with Pink Monster to drink. Jerry, hi, Todd, Darren, Sarah, Barb, Chuck, and all. Very nice. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Barb. Back from Sarah. Sarah's 5 things. Get in touch with lawyers. See if we can get in to patch holes and get the one table we missed. Process closed doors. Social media. Continue to press on. Continue to press on, right? That's what I say. That's what I say every day. Peace, love, press on, right? That's what we got. So let's talk about this. How was everybody's weekend? Olympics started this weekend. I know there was some controversies with the opening ceremonies on Friday. We watched, for the most part, on Friday. I worked from the couch. Not gonna lie, I worked from the couch on Friday. We got a lot of stuff done between our call and then when opening ceremony started. Then I went into that, and then once that was done, I was able to catch it. I did not catch any of the stuff before they started bringing out the Creative Athletes, which I thought was pretty cool. I'd seen the commercial, seen people on the boats, didn't even think anything of it, but doing the Creative Athletes on the boats, that was pretty legit. I will say that was pretty cool. So I didn't catch the first half of it, but I heard there was, some controversy, which, hey, if there's not controversy, there's nothing to talk about. But overall, a good weekend. I will say that this new age of television and streaming makes watching the Olympics way, way more enjoyable to me. And the reason being is I can find a lot more things. Peacock has a pretty cool thing where they have like the old school picture in picture. They've got that where they've got 4 different events that are going on, and you can switch between them and listen in here and watch and listen in here. But you can watch those. That was cool, but the things that we watched that traditionally we wouldn't watch because on prior Olympics you were force fed what they wanted you to see, right? It was like you had to go seek out. There might be stuff on other channels, but you didn't know what was really on when you could really find it. My nose itches, sorry. So it was tough to find things. And you were just force fed, like I said, here's what you're going to watch. And back then, you've seen it more in the last couple of Olympics, but 2 Olympics before that, you didn't see a whole lot of the spoilers and things beforehand. And now you're seeing all of it real time. So, you know what's going to happen, and we'll still watch it. But, things that we watched over this weekend that we traditionally hadn't. We hadn't watched handball. Man, that is a legit crazy sport. It was not what I was thinking it was. And so handball. Then we watched the equestrian. That was something new. I learned all about horses. I didn't realize that when one person fell off, the whole team was disqualified. Oh, that's a sucky thing. So we had that. We watched some rugby. We watched volleyball, of course. We watched basketball, of course. We watched air rifle. That was pretty cool. The kids were interested in that. So far through the Olympics, what's been your favorite thing to watch? Swimming was in there, of course. Gymnastics was in there, of course. And then I'm trying to think there's something else. I have to go back through and look at my stuff. We watched some surfing on it, but having that option to be able to go through and sport by sport by sport, like breakdancing. Breakdancing is a sport in the Olympics this year. It starts on the 9th. It's just see when schedules are of things coming up. There was something else in there. Field hockey, rugby. There was a lot of fun things in there. Table tennis, like legit table tennis. I don't feel half as bad playing table tennis now because they're Olympic players, but very rarely did it go more than like 4 times back and forth across. So that was I'm like, hey, they're just like us. They only get a couple things and you miss it. So it was a good time there. Let's check in and see how it goes. So let me know. What are your thoughts on the Olympics so far on that? And then we'll get right into talking about planning this week. Let's see. Good morning, Renee. Good morning, everyone. Better late than ever. It's 73 and muggy on the way to 80s. Got water in the bottle, coffee getting ready to brew. Yeah, it's not the fun, right? Hey, look at this. How are you? We are doing well. Thanks for stopping in, Vanessa. And Jerry, we've been looking at switching to Peacock. Good to know about the pick. It's pretty legit. And the thing about the spring Mets is, so we'll pay I think it's like $12 a month, and we get no commercials, so we don't have to worry about that. So because we dropped cable years ago, but they do have a couple different versions of it, and you can go in and you can see all the sports, you can watch the replays, you can see when stuff's coming up on it. It was I would definitely recommend it. And the thing is, it's month to month, so you could just get it for this month, and then you could down it off and not have to worry about anything. So that's pretty cool there, Jerry. And hi, Renee. T-Town said, I watched a lot of it this weekend. Finally got those boards painted and hung up in the garage, looking real good in there. That's awesome. Post some pictures in the Discord. Heck yeah, post those pictures. We want to see how that turned out. Oh yeah, basketball, swimming, and gymnastics. Yep, those are the ones that traditionally we're always force fed because why? The U.S. is traditionally good at those. Basketball, swimming, gymnastics. Those are right. Oh, soccer. We watched some soccer this weekend too. But you're force fed those at night primetime hours. That's what it was, and they'll still have that. They'll take the recaps of the day, put it in there for it. But it is nice to because they're 7 hours in front of us. So right now, it's coming up on afternoon, evening time, and stuff has already been going. Stuff usually, I think it starts at our time like 3 in the morning. Does that sound right? 4 in the morning, somewhere around there. So we can watch it through there. Like right now, if we go into and that's the other thing when you get on, the good old peacocker there, Jerry, is we're able to see what's going on. So when we look at, the Olympics, and we can tell everything that's on right now. Ooh, skateboarding, the preliminaries on. So yeah, that's something that I know that we'll watch. But as far as all sports, you can go through and see everything that's on there, when it's on there, what's going on with it. We did watch a little judo too. That was Hudson, like, was down on that. So being able to see, watch from your phone, put it on the background, that'll be what we have there. Hi, Jerry from Renee. Nice, Tim from Jerry. Christy, good morning. It's been a while for me. Memphis and miserably muggy 80 outside today. As always, coffee is going to be gross out there. I guess my YouTube TV didn't let me post that comment. Which comment? The one that you had here? I don't know which one it is. I watched a lot. What I said about I posted about that's what skateboarding was kind of weird though. I have not. I don't think I haven't watched any of it yet. I'll have to ask Hudson if he's watched any of it. As a mom, a former competitive gymnast, the fear of watching does not go away. I thought by now I'd be okay, but not so much. What did I watch? The trampoline. The trampoline totally freaked me out. That's the one that I don't know why it freaked me out. And then in gymnastics, pommel horse freaks me out. I don't that one. And the uneven bars, that one freaks me out. So there's a lot of those that freak me out. There was who was it? The gal from I don't even remember the country she's from, but she tore her ACL or injured her ACL, and so she was all wrapped up, and so they helped her get on the uneven bars and do a routine, and then she didn't dismount. They dropped some of his hands to catch, which I thought it was awesome. You train, you go here, and then an injury happens, and she powered through and did what she could on it. So kudos to her. I'll have to find out a little more information, but hey, man, Olympics times. It's definitely the time that I think brings a lot of people together, right? This is the time that we all worry about. We don't worry about it, but we all watch sports. Sports brings everybody together. So it was a good time. I watched it on YouTube TV with the 4 different events at once. Yeah, and that's how Peacock has it. Like I'm not sure if they have it. Let me look and see if they have it going on that way right now, and then I'll be able to tell you. Gold Zone, ongoing coverage, beach volleyball, diving more. Let me see if it has the little 4-way screen on it, or nope, that's the big one. I don't want to get stuck with a copyright strike, so let's make that go away. And that's what would happen is we do it there. But they do, nope, go back to it. They do have a couple ones. Whoa, France is up on the U.S. 10-7 with 6:17 left in women's soccer. Jeez, 10-7. The hell kind of game is that? So see, the things that we watch, ongoing coverage, that started there, gold, and so you look, it goes back and forth. But I definitely check it out. So this week is I got to spend a good hour today planning out this week, and the reason being is we have a lot going on at night. I think we only have one night this week where there is not something going on. Tonight, like I said, we have the live pressing. Tomorrow is a birthday. Wednesday is a birthday. Thursday, currently nothing. Friday is a musical. Saturday is a golf cart poker run. So we've got stores closing this week. We got to make sure we've got stuff ordered in for them, and that's what we got to do today. Thing we know that we're going to need for this weekend, get that ordered in. We know that we'll have the store opening today for the place that we're pressing tonight, so we're making sure that that's wrapped up with it. Some of these have to be done earlier than that because we're going to check out a little early this week. But during the days, it's just going through those orders and getting out. Like schedule wise, right now. On production, we don't have a whole lot in the works for production. Like there's no stores closing this week. I take that back. There is the ornament fundraiser that's closing on Wednesday, Thursday, and so then we'll start on that. But that's later on in the week. But there's nothing like in the books hard. This is what's going on this week. We have a lot of things that are opening this week. So we'll going through our notes. 7 stores that should be opening this week, and all with various closeout dates. Some of the catalogs that open there. It's the first time that we're using Chipley, so that's kind of throwing me for a loop on building that out. So hey, our VIP groups, you guys are mentorship in our mentorship community, which if you're not a part of that, you can check out down here. I know some of you have Chipley in there, so I'll be asking questions and having, see if I can get somebody to review it to see what you think before we send it out, because it's new to me and it's new to figuring out. And, we got that, but getting those things out there. Some of them are catalog stores that we're setting up that are going live, but they need to be built out this week because we've got different things squared away for different teams. Some start in a week, some start in 2 weeks. So we're trying to get everything set up, squared away, so then we can just turn stuff on and be ready to go. So this week is the planning week, the prep week. Go through everybody's stores. Here's what we can do for it. Here's how we can build out. Then be able to turn it on, have these different close dates on it, and then rock and roll through it. So I'm really excited about that. DTF and UV DTF will continue to print daily on those. We did some for reunion. We did some posters, yard signs, and shot glasses for them. So if you haven't looked in the group, we posted pictures of the shot glasses, UV DTF, and it just makes sense. Full color to be able to do on those things for pennies on the dollar. You're some good money makers in that. So pretty cool with that. And that's it for this week. I know it's Monday and we're just getting started with it, but we got to keep the content rolling. So we got to be making sure that we're posting every day. We have that ornament fundraiser that's ending on Wednesday, so we'll make sure that we get that posted. We've got our regular post for JP Plus, our regular post for X Tool, our regular post for Creative Fabrica, because Creative Fabrica is still on their Christmas in July, so we need to make sure that we're posting that out there so people can get some free things there. But it's a lot of that consistency. That consistency is key. And I've been trying to take Wednesday, which is our work on our business day, and do a lot of my scheduling of content on that day. So I can schedule out to the next week or so, and then I have that time squared away for them. And then throughout it, I can add things in, new things in, whatever. But as long as I'm staying consistent with posting, content every day, then we're pretty good with it. The goal, and we'll see if we can hit it. I wanted to cross over 10K followers this month. And so today's the 29th, 30th, 31st. We got 2 days and we got 51 people to get it because we're sitting at 9,949 followers. I'd like to cross 10K. So we'll be doing a lot more posting, a lot more pushing, a lot more inviting people to do that, asking a lot more shares. If you're watching this and it's something that you enjoy, hey, make sure to share. Sharing is caring, folks. So that helps with there. And just keep pushing off. We're getting down to end of summer, beginning of school. Like I said, we got tonight is a back to school event, July 29th, back to school. This is crazy, right? Jose, good morning to you, my friend. Morning, Jose from Jerry. Hi, Tim and Renee from Barb. And Teton said, also sold my big air compressor too. So now when that gets out, I have to move things around outside. Hopefully I can get more room out there after that big thing is gone. Don't need an 80-gallon tank. You always need an 80-gallon tank. The bigger the better when it comes to air compressors. There's less lag, more pressure. I would go as big as possible. Big as possible, especially if it's not my way. I'm going as big as possible. But yeah, that's it. When it comes to planning, what I do is everything's schedule of importance, because we know we have rush jobs. I had somebody today that over the weekend asked about getting yard signs by the 1st. I said, yes, we can do it. Here's everything that I need from you to make it happen. So the reason that I look at a schedule, and the reason I plan out, and Barb's a good one for planning out the week in advance, that when we talk about things, she's really on point with that. And I'm trying to get better with that. Is so I know these are the projects that we have. These are the end dates that they need them. So these are, the dates that they need them in hand. These are the dates that I need to have them comfortably done by. These are the dates I need to have stuff ordered by, completion dates, everything in there. So I can, be able to move through it. I know, today was going to be all about making sure we were good to go on this event tonight. So didn't schedule a whole lot to be done today because we knew we had stuff come in from the weekend. We had rush jobs that showed up. We knew we were going to have to order stuff. So that was going to take up, probably the front half of the day was to go through that. And then the back half of the day was setting up for tonight and then doing on site. So that took up today. Tomorrow is going to be, figuring out things from here. Stuff's coming in, starts, staging jobs so that way they're ready to go here as stuff comes in throughout the week. And that's the goal for the week, is to try and control the chaos. I think even the best laid plans, things happen. In our business, things happen every day. Rush jobs come in, bad artwork comes in, stupid shipping issues happen. And so you do your best with what you have. And that's what we'll continue to do, is push through our things and make it happen for this week. That's all we can do, really. Just smile, nod, and know that we're going to continue to fight the good fight and keep putting things out there that we're doing. So with that, there is no Tuesday with Todd this Tuesday. I know, so we're going to start back up. And then I need to find out when baseball starts back up, because fall ball starts pretty soon. But next Tuesday, I am almost positive that we'll be able to run a Tuesday with Todd. We're going to do Cuddle. We're going to talk about Cuddle on that. It was something that we talked about in our mentorship community, something I use on the pretty regular. If you have a laser, it is definitely something you need to check out, and we'll have an affiliate link for you in there. In fact, do I even have the affiliate link over here? I don't have the affiliate link. I'll get that posted and start making sure that's in there. But we're going to go over that, show how we use it, and then how easy it is for you, especially if you have a laser, for something to do. You don't have a laser, there's plenty of other options that you can use it for, and especially on the personalization side of it. So that's coming up next Tuesday. And I think with that, I think we're going to call it a show, just because I can get things done. We have our mentorship call that is starting here in 9:30, so just a little over half an hour. If you want to get in on that, all you have to do is right there, patreon.com/fatdadmc. You'll be able to get in there, and we'll have that call starting at 9:30. Until then, we'll be back Wednesday. We'll do this Wednesday for sure. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time is when we do this. So until then, peace, love, press on. We will see you then. Maybe not.